So have you ever been driving on a road and said to yourself, damn, I really wish I wouldn't have come this way?
Yeah, I have.
Micah?
Mike has been in the car with me when it happened.
The road up the hill here, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one. That one is kind of
I was talking about the time, actually both times, that we've ended up on the Blue Ridge Highway and been almost out of gas.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Also, that one time that we were in the Suburban and it went bloop.
I mean, there's that too.
Yeah.
Well, okay. For
You've
me,
been on the
there was
road.
one road. There's one road when I was a kid I almost never drove on because of okay, for those of you wanting to address the elephant in the room, yes, I have lost weight.
I was like, dude, I'm right here.
No.
Beat
no.
you to it, comment section.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up, Ben.
Mike is afeared for his
Mike
life?
is afraid for his kind of life.
Look, we just did the Vanoss scary map, whatever
Whatever
thing,
it was, I guess.
and I
don't
had to
know.
end it on. I went like reflex, and now Mike is scared.
Micah lives up there now.
Micah lives up there now.
I live up here now.
Yep. All right. So
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
people
I'm a little
asked us.
sorry.
You're not.
People asked us to do
Taking
some
your
top
phone.
10 lists.
Hey,
I'm gonna lick it.
I will lick your face.
Ben,
Oh,
give me
wait,
his
no,
phone. Give
no,
me
I
his-
won't.
Give me his phone.
I farted on that.
You tell me that after I grab it.
That was
I
a
deal
lie.
with noxious chemicals all the time.
I was going to say, internet, want to smell?
I deal with noxious chemicals all the time. It's fine.
Lucky you didn't break a finger there.
To be fair, it landed back exactly where it needed to.
Okay,
so
so
I'm gonna
we've
lick your
been we've been asked to react to some top 10 lists, and the richest is a channel that I've seen on YouTube that has some pretty crazy top 10 lists. So I figured we'd give it a watch and we'd see
Sure,
what's up.
why not?
So everybody ready?
Micah, you okay? Did you get distracted by something shiny?
Yes, and I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go. Micah. Ben, don't. Ben, don't. What are
I'm
you
ready.
doing?
I'm
What are
ready
you
to
doing,
grab him
Micah?
if he falls.
What are you doing over there, man?
I don't know what he's doing.
I found a hammer.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I
It's
remember that. That was what I used to hang up the pictures.
It's a claw hammer.
The look he just gave me.
It's
is
a claw
fantastic.
hammer.
Nate, give me a guitar.
Don't hurt my guitar.
Why did you hand me the guitar?
Because you asked for it. I didn't know what you were going to do.
How did you not know?
Jesus.
What is wrong with you guys tonight?
You're the one that keeps touching me down there. I mean, not down there. Down. I mean, down. When I was back down there, my old home.
I can't breathe. I can't legit breathe.
Well, so this video, I don't know what the hell's happening, but
I hate everyone.
we hate you too.
Jesus, dude.
Nate's laughing himself to death, and I'm
Kill
seeing
me.
stars.
Micah. Criminy, man. What the hell?
I didn't mean it to be down there, not.
That's a Freudian slip if I've ever heard one.
I have never been molested.
You say one thing and mean your mother.
Yeah. I was going to make that joke, and then you did it.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay, all right.
All right, we're
so,
starting this. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, people have been asked us to react to top 10 lists. The richest have some good top 10 lists. This is the 10 roads you never want to drive on. But ow. Oh, my God.
Oh,
So-
Lord, there's a sword up here the whole time.
Roads you would never want to drive on.
This hardly seems fair.
Passage de Gois, France.
Passage de Gois?
This 4.3-kilometer stretch of road links the French mainland with the island of Noirmoutier on France's Atlantic coast.
Okay.
At first glance, you might think that's not a bad road to drive on.
Oh, no.
Wait a few hours and your opinion will change
Oh,
if the
Jesus.
tide comes in and causes the entire route to vanish. Twice
Oh,
a
Yeah,
day,
okay.
this road is underwater, and any car that mistimes their crossing is going with it. Even if you time the tides just right, driving this road can be a challenge because it's wet and covered with seaweed, which can make it as slippery as ice.
So, yeah, just a terrible idea.
Palu, Purdickaki Road, Greece.
What?
Oh, no.
Over the 23.5 kilometer length of this Greek road, the elevation changes almost 500 meters. This might not sound so bad to you right now, but throw in a lot of potholes, significantly tight twists and turns, heavy truck, pedestrian, and livestock traffic, and the fact that there are very few, if any, guardrails, and you have one hell of a dangerous road. The icing on the cake for this particular route is that there are often no lines or markings, which means many nighttime travelers drive straight off the road and to their death.
Oh.
Jesus.
Luxor Al Hurghada Road, Egypt.
Is it because
This
of
stretch road
IEDs?
between the ancient city of Luxor and the Red Sea resort city of Hurghada is one which many will tell you to stay away from. But why, you ask? First, the road goes through some rather remote areas where a breakdown can mean big trouble depending on what time of
makes
day it
sense.
is.
Yeah.
Second, this area is known to be patrolled by bands of criminals and terrorists
Oh,
who generally
good.
strike at night. This has led many people to drive without their headlights on at night, resulting in a significant number of fatal head-on collisions. If you want to drive
Jeez.
at night, buy some high-end night vision goggles.
Sam Fisher.
Well, he'd be
Taroko
right at
Gorge
home there.
Road, Taiwan.
Oh.
Part of Taiwan's Highway Number 8, the Taroko Gorge Road is widely considered to be the country's deadliest stretch of roadway. Carved
Damn.
into and sometimes through the mountainous terrain, this road faces significant erosion and landslides thanks to heavy rain and earthquakes. It is made all the more challenging by the fact that the road is extremely narrow in spots and has numerous blind corners which can be full-on surprises. Lose control or get bumped by another car, there's
Dead.
a good bet you are
Yeah,
plummeted
going into
down
the
the side
river.
of the mountain and becoming the latest victim of this infamous stretch of road.
Jeez.
Wow.
Skipper's Canyon Road, New Zealand.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
There we go.
When your rental insurance won't cover you
Oh.
for driving on a road, you know it must be dangerous.
Oh.
Located in southwest New Zealand, Skipper's Canyon Road has all the characteristics you'd expect of a dangerous route. It is carved into the side of a mountain, has very little in the way of safety features and barriers, and is extremely narrow. In fact,
Sounds
this
like Wise
16.5
Wise
mile
County.
stretch is so narrow that if two vehicles meet, one will often have to back up for some distance to find a pass wide enough to let the other pass safely.
No?
Halsema Highway, the Philippines.
Oh, this one. I've seen this one.
Situated 2,000 meters above sea level, this road is deemed safest in the summer months of March and April. That's because over the rest of the year, heavy rainfalls, fog, rock, and mudslides can turn this route into a nightmare.
good.
Tourists brave the risk to take in the amazing views of the landscape. Unfortunately, the dangerous environment combined with the fact that tour buses often drive far too fast on this rather narrow stretch means that every year there are many crashes as vehicles hit one another or simply roll off the edge of the road and plummet down the mountainside.
Huh.
Tiananmen Mountain Road, China. 11
yep.
kilometers long and with an
Oh,
elevation
yeah, that's
change
the
of
Hallelujah Mountains.
1,100 meters from start to finish. This Chinese roadway is not for the faint of heart. With 99 hairpin turns, this road isn't narrow by the standard of other roads mentioned in this video, but meeting an oncoming vehicle can make things a bit challenging. There are barriers all along the route, but too much speed or getting caught up in the beauty of the surrounding mountains won't prevent you from going over the edge.
Yeah,
and
you're
taking
just
a
done.
Yeah, you're done.
rather long fall to the bottom.
Sounds like a
Your
drifter's
Highway,
paradise.
Australia.
Oh.
Crikey.
Straight, flat, and well
Sorry, that was
maintained.
too much.
Australia's Ear Highway doesn't sound like it belongs on this list of dangerous roads. Do
But it's
not be
Australia.
fooled. This 1,675 kilometer long stretch of road goes through one of the most desolate and remote parts of Australia.
Yep.
Picture Mad Max, only with far fewer bandits and more wombats, camels, and kangaroos. In fact, the road is so straight, flat, and featureless that motorists have a hard time paying attention or even staying
Wow.
awake. This has produced a significant number of crashes and collisions, resulting in Australians giving the road the nickname Slaughter Alley.
Huh.
can't
Karakoram
spell
Highway,
slaughter
China
without
to
laughter.
Pakistan. The world's
Also an
highest
S.
paved international roadway, the Karakoram Highway, cuts through the mountains and canyons that link China and Pakistan. Naturally, being a mountainous route, this road is dangerous to begin
Yeah.
with. Add in heavy
Uh-huh.
fog, sudden blizzards,
Oh.
and flooding, and you have a terrifying drive.
Oh,
It
good.
doesn't end there, however, as bandits and terrorists are known to camp out near certain sections of the road, always ready to strike an unsuspecting target. Even if you can handle all of this, the highway is so high above sea level that some drivers suffer from altitude sickness thanks to the thin air.
Not to mention your car won't necessarily
Doji La
run
Pass,
super well.
India.
Yeah.
It truly is amazing what some people will
Hey,
call
mountain
a
goats.
road.
Micah?
This 9.5 long stretch is situated 3.5 kilometers above sea level and links the cities of Ladka and Kashmir. High winds and heavy snowfall make this
Yeah.
route impassable for long periods during the year. Motorists are advised to use four-wheel drive, but the mud can become so thick after a rain that even the best vehicles get stuck. Even in perfect weather, the narrow roads, lack of safety barriers, and use by other large trucks and livestock mean the Zoji La Pass is one road to stay clear of. Alright, so maybe after this video, we should all just stay home. But thanks for watching. Here's some other videos we think you might like. And don't forget to click subscribe. Thanks.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
So, you all have been in an accident where your car tipped over.
Oh, yeah.
And you had to climb out.
Yep, like a submarine. My life has been significantly more interesting than I necessarily care for.
Well,
it wasn't anything dangerous like that either. It was just, it wasn't any it wasn't great, but it definitely wasn't anything like those roads.
oh yeah, those roads right
Ooh.
there scare. Well, okay. Here's the thing. I went. Okay, you can ask my mom about this if you ever see her.
Mm-hmm.
Ask her about the time we had to drive way back into the sticks of Southwest Virginia to pick up a bunk bed from arguably the most isolated house I think any of us have ever been to. This house, I mean, honestly, you know chalets that you see on sides of mountains?
Yep.
This was not a chalet. This was the most redneckified place I've set foot in. There were animals running around everywhere. Here's the thing. There were pigs 10 feet from the front door.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pigs.
In the house?
No. 10 feet from the front door.
Oh. Outside the
Huge,
house.
yeah, outside. Outside, 10 feet from the front door.
I mean,
Sorry.
pigs can be indoor animals.
No, they can be. Not these, though. These were half razorbacks.
Oh,
These were huge pigs.
That's some huge pigs.
That's a huge pig.
that's a lot of bacon.
Exactly. And there were two of them that were just absolutely massive. And, you know, there were other little ones, you know, little piglets and everything.
Did you fight them for the EXP?
No.
Oh.
No. Nothing like that. I petted both of them. They were both very nice pigs.
Oh.
But
I mean, to be fair, if it's a pig, you don't fight it for the XP. You fight it for the drops.
Exactly. Well, okay. First off, what happened was we went up there, and there was no guardrail, and it was a one-lane road. And driving up there, my mom and my sister were with me.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what my mother was doing the whole time.
Ow.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite ready.
And my sister was in the back seat yelling and screaming profanity at me as though I had killed her firstborn child. Because, according to her, I was not going slow enough.
How slow were you going?
I never broke 5 miles an hour. I was creeping on this road that curved like a friggin' sidewinder, had no gravel, it was mud.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No asphalt, nothing.
Been on
No,
roads like that.
no guardrail, no anything. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
And
It's nuts, man.
and here's the thing. We get up there, and we don't know what to expect. We expect, you know, here's the thing. I had my window rolled down, and I was listening for a banjo. Ding, 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 ding. If I'd heard that, we'd have turned around and gone out. No, that's
the one I'd be waiting for.
No, that I'm a little more familiar with. The banjo, that's the one that gets me. But anyway, we get up there, we load up this bed and everything, and we're driving down, and my mom the entire time was just like sweating bullets and everything. And me, I'm over in the driver's seat, just calm down. I got 4-wheel drive on, just don't distract me.
It's like, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, just don't distract me. And here was another thing. My nephew was with us. My 3-year-old nephew was with us, and my sister was swearing up a storm. I mean,
and of course he's just having a good time.
oh, dude, he's just sitting
having a
back
blast.
there, just like, wow, look over there, mommy, and she's like, not now.
Not like this. Not like this.
Yeah.
Not like this.
So yeah, that was an interesting endeavor.
Isn't it interesting sometimes how children don't know well enough to be scared?
Yeah. Well, they have no they haven't really learned about the dangers of and stuff to fear and everything.
Yeah.
There's stuff they're afraid of. Silly kid stuff. Like some are afraid of the dark. Some are afraid of like
The dark is scary.
The night is dark and full of terrors, after all.
Yeah. What a horrible night to have a curse.
Salmon.
I was gonna say, yeah.
All right. Well, if you have any scary road ventures that you wish to share with us, feel free to mention them down in the comment section down below.
We've had quite a few.
Yes. So honestly, we're up to hear them. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We hope you have enjoyed what you've seen here. Signing off for the Renegades, I'm Nate.
I'm Ben.
I'm Micah.
We will see you later, everyone. Peace out.
Are you gonna come down now?
Nope.
Okay.